On today's episode of This Content Wasn't Planned and I Haven't Slept. So these are my garlic and they have rust. If you don't know what rust is, it's a fungal disease that affects the allium family. So your garlics, your onions and your leeks. They've been completely fine all year up until last week when I started noticing a couple of leaves going orange, and here we are. It doesn't damage the crop itself, but it damages the leaves. So that in turn sort of slows down the growth of said bulb, for example, here, and yeah, prevents it from growing. So this has happened because last year I had leaf miner in another bed. It completely decimated my leeks, so I couldn't harvest any of them. I was actually quite gutted because it was a few weeks from harvest. So this year I've kind of netted my 2 beds of onions and my garlic to prevent that, and they've been completely fine up until I think the last week when it was absolutely baking. So rust thrives in warm, humid and areas of poor airflow. And because I've got a net over the top and it's quite a densely packed bed and I've been watering overhead, I know I should have followed my own instructions. That's all contributed basically to developing this rust. I'm going to have to keep the net on now until we're harvesting, which I'm going to try and do over the next couple of weeks. Some people say harvest them immediately. I'm going to try and harvest them on summer solstice, 21st of June. All's not lost. They're still edible. They're still harvestable. They're going to be fine. They're just not going to be as big. If you guys have rust, don't forget the leaves. You can't put in normal compost. You've got to put them in the bin. You don't want the disease, the rust spread. This is why you should crop rotate as well, guys. Don't forget to rotate your crops.